Greetings, everyone. Welcome. It is Sunday night, about 11:40 here in the Eastern Time Zone. I spent the better part of the last 2 hours or so downloading pictures. Yes, I get to do this. Today, I got to see history in the making. All the way to Altoona, Pennsylvania. Lovely stadium, by the way. For those that, by the way, just point out the Altoona Curve, who are the Double-A farm team of the Pirates. So let me give credit here to the Pirates fans. The two things I'll say. Number one, it's a wonderful ballpark you got there, and number two, you got some good players there. I wish I could do it by name, but you know what? It wouldn't have mattered today. I said, even if I did remember these people's names, it wouldn't have mattered. But I was there for a reason. I was there to see Steven Strasburg make his pro debut, pitching for Harrisburg, which of course is the Double-A farm team of the Nationals. Man, it was fun. It was. If you've never been to this stadium in Altoona, I got to tell you something up front. My brother warned me about this. There is a roller coaster. Actually, it is an amusement park that sits out beyond right field, and you can actually see the roller coaster right there, like beyond the right field wall. I got a lovely picture of it. I wish I could show it on YouTube, but I can't. Never learned how to work that sucker. But anyway, take my word for it. It's an apt term for what happened today. Simply put, Steve Strasburg gave up a run in the first, gave up 3 runs in the fourth. Of those 3 runs, only 1 was earned. So he got to the top of the 5th, and he helped his cause. Got a double and an RBI. So his first professional hit and his first RBI. At that point, it was a 4-3 Altoona lead. It was 4-3. And it was pretty much when he left after 5 innings, it was still that way. But top of the 6th, Harrisburg stepped in. They got it done. Got a run. Actually got 2 runs, I should say that. They got 2 runs. They're at the top of the 6th. So this credited Strasburg with the win eventually, and Drew Storen got the save. So get used to it, folks. The Nationals fans, I know you're all wanting to watch this. I know that there's a bunch of you here on YouTube. Let me tell you how it works. Get Steven Strasburg the win, Drew Storen with the save. Get used to that, because believe me, you're going to be hearing that in the future at some point. I wish I really could say a lot more, but it was a tiring experience. I left here about 9:30 this morning and got back about 9:30 tonight. So I really did spend 12 hours just up enjoying this. I said it before. I said I was not going to miss this for the world, and it was fun. I got to take a note here on this. When Strasburg got nailed on 3 runs in the 4th, you had people right behind where we were sitting. Now, I'll tell you where we were sitting. This is me, my brother, and a couple of his friends. We were sitting in the 7th row on the behind the Harrisburg dugout, which meant we were on the third base line. Now, the truth was we were actually 5 rows from the dugout itself, but 2 rows next to it. So really, we were in the 7th row, which meant we were really close enough to the action, and no net. So if there were foul balls coming, we're fucked. But while we were sitting there and Strasburg's getting hammered in the 4th, you start hearing people in the background going, "Overrated." You know that started up. And true to form, everybody showed up. Something like 70 press credentials. I'm sure everybody was showing up. The way I understand it, they were streaming this on ESPN News, or I think or ESPN 360 or ESPN 3, whatever the fuck they call it now. But ESPN News was doing pieces, or I should say they were covering it only when Strasburg was on the mound. I don't know. I don't know how it played. I was not here. I'm only now trying to see Sports Center here in the background, see if they give me highlights of this. Uh, then we're going to have to sit at 1 o'clock in the morning and see this on Comcast. You know, see us in Washington, whatever. Oh, man. It tires you out, folks. You know, a nice little 3.5 hour ride to Altoona and 3.5 back. And sitting there in the sun for about 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes, whatever. But it was worth it. I was not going to miss this for the world. But as I said, you know, he got his first hit, his first RBI. They got people bailed him out. I mean, yeah, they bailed him out big time. His next start, if I understand correctly, his next start is at Harrisburg. It's Friday. I don't know who they're playing. I'll have to go check the schedule here online in a moment or some point. But it just gets tired. You gotta understand me, folks. You just get so jazzed watching this. I said it was worth any type of a sunburn. I don't think I got a sunburn. That wouldn't have mattered if I did. Anyway, so that is all I need to do on this. And so, it is I, the real sports nut. I'm getting so used to saying that now, because they changed my name and everything. So anyway, as I said, it is I, and I get to say, get used to Steven Strasburg for the win, Drew Storm for the save. You will be hearing this in the future, Nationals fans. Oh, it was so much fun, by the way, the Nationals won today, 5-2 over the Mets. They took that series. Which is going to piss off a certain friend of mine I have on ML Blogs. Guy's a Mets fan. Now I can't even find his damn blog site. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. Someday I may look. At any rate, but the guy was a Mets fan and was also a Rangers fan. Anyway, of course, on that note, I'll do a final note before I shut this thing down. They got the playoffs set, so the Caps are playing Montreal. Game 1 is Thursday night, 7 Eastern. It's on Versus. It'll probably be on Comcast as well. Rangers lost to the Flyers on a shootout, so the Flyers, I forget who the Flyers are playing. I think they're playing Boston. I forget. Anyway, so like I said, I got my guy there. I left him a voicemail. You know, commenting on what was happening today. I don't know if he'll get back to me or not. He better not get to me soon because I'm about to go to bed. Okay, we are finally done. And I get to say, adios amigos and amigoettes. We will catch up to you soon.